Hi there and welcome back. I've had a few people ask us to describe a Bokhara from A to Z. Very different to approach than what we have been discussing, because it's the full package. It's talking about everything together, which I tend to find when you try and cover everything that's on a Bokhara, all the features, you start to get yourself a little bit confused. There's a lot going on, a lot of work from the bottom to the top, from the chest to the end of the tail. But from A to Z, we would have to go right up to R and talk about the rose. The rose is the singular most important feature on the breed, and if you want a good rose, what you need to look for is it needs to be large, it needs to be as round as possible, as smooth as possible, and as many layers in the rose as you can get. So you've got a nice thick round, flat, smooth rose. That pretty much is the first part of the bird. The second would be the shell, and the shell, as we know, is formed as a standard state, is created from a reverse growth of feathers. Now the shell ideally should be as large, as high, as wide, and encircling the rose, forming the wrap and meeting under the beak. So that forms the headpiece. Next for me would be the boots, the muffs, or the foot feathering. Now the foot feathering needs to be two equal of the same length, ideally circles, comprising of 3 layers of feathering, very thick, very wide, very strong, starting off smaller at the front, getting longer round to the back, meeting up with the hock feather to form 2 complete circles. No gaps, no twisted feathers. So that's the third part. Next part would be, for me, is overall balance. Overall balance for me is very, very, very important. It's the way that the features all fit together, blend together to form the standard drone. Without balance, you'll never achieve the standard drone. So that's the most important part, even though we discuss it really at the end. So next will be body type, the shape of the body, the depth of the body, the roundness of the body. So what we would need there is, we need the wings and the legs to play major parts. The major involvement here would be wide legs, short legs, nice round chest, low to the ground, horizontal carriage, nice round, ideally curved wings that form round to the back, fit on the tail. The tail should be short, should be wide, 12 feathers. So that's pretty much it. Wings for me are a big thing. The wings and chest, I feel now in the 20th century, is something that isn't taken serious enough, and that can be seen when you see a lot of the shows that's been on lately, that it comprises of birds that have incorrect legs, incorrect wing setting, wing placements. Next we would want colour. The colour should be rich, deep shade, and even throughout. So ideally from the wings, the tail, the body, the head, the wing, the shade of whatever colour it is should be ideally the same. Small features for me that don't get as much attention is beak. I like a beak that's short, I like a beak that's thick. Both mandibles, I want them to be short and stout and of equal proportion, a bit like a tumbler's, but nowhere near as short. And I don't want them boxed like a tumbler. We want them pointed. We want them to be able to have a rose, have the beak and be able to feed in that okay with no issues. I'm just manoeuvring through a bit of muddy weather, a bit of mud. It's a nice day today, but we've had a bit of rain over the last few days, so it's still a bit muddy on this track. So to the end again is balance, feather quality, but ideally overall balance. This is the part where we all need to pay far more attention to, and how the bird fits together is very, very critical. It isn't a singular piece bird, so it isn't a bird about, wow, look at the rose on that, that's a fantastic Bokhara. No, that's a fantastic rose. Oh, look at the size of the boots on there, the fantastic long boots. Same again. It's not, never break the breed down into features. We discuss individual features, but when we're looking at the breed on the whole, it's as one piece. Everything must blend together to form the standard drone. I know I rattle on about the standard drone a lot, and I rattle on about the standard, but every time I have a discussion, I keep talking about standard. You can never have good birds, I'm repeating myself again, unless you look towards the standard. Right, so I think that's covered it up in a bit of a nutshell. Very short video for a very, very big topic. That's why on my videos on my YouTube channel in the past, all the features that I consider very important on the breed, I've broke them all down and I've discussed them one by one. So all you got to do is go to my channel, scroll down the videos, find out, start at the rose, the shell, the boots, the muffs, all about the body, all them videos is there, and I've covered it in great detail. Right, until next time, take care, and thanks for tuning in, and for them that stayed to the end, hope you're having a great season. Till next time, bye.